Hola. I can take my glasses off because I was driving in the direction with the sun. However, what's up, you guys? I hope y'all are having a good Wednesday. It's hump day. Get over your day. Get over yourself. You can make it. I don't know about you, but I have been actually with clients today for coaching, so that's why I'm looking all bougie-fied. You gotta walk and talk and fit the moment and the occasion that you're in at that time. So yeah, I had a few coaching clients today too. Not a few, boy, it's a few. And I wanted to come back on and have another entrepreneurship Q&A with you guys. So if you are able to come in and you're in the group right now, I'm going to just start talking about some things that's on my heart, and then y'all can ask the questions as you go. All right, you guys. So today we are just going to continue the conversation about entrepreneurship and what does it take, or what keys and tools do we need in order to step into, embrace, and understand if entrepreneurship is for us. Okay, so first one I think of is reciprocity. Okay, you guys. So what kind of mutual exchange are you giving the people? All right, what are you helping? What service are you giving? What are you doing? All right, too many of us have ideas, which are good, but nothing's really being applied, and nothing is really being a decent exchange. Okay, you have something that you already have, or you not have something, Joy. You have something that you want to provide to the consumers, but there's not really a decent exchange to it, or a mutual exchange for it. Okay, so reciprocity is the first one I would say. Another one is liking. Okay, so that kind of goes into it. What's similar, all right, with them? How will they agree with you? How will they like you? How will they like what you have to offer, what you have to bring to the table? All right, oftentimes we don't know and we don't understand. Oop, looks like there's a little traffic, you guys. I'm sorry. 1 second. Oftentimes we don't know and we don't understand that it matters that if they're similar and they like what you're doing, then they're going to follow it. Okay, don't drag your family, don't drag people. Like my sister my sister yesterday was laughing at me on my Instagram because this company keeps commenting under my pictures, asking me to be one of their models or collaborate with them. And I said, you're going to give me something for free? And my sister's like, oh, stop being cheap. But no, it's one, I don't even like y'all. Hey, Amber, thanks for joining. I don't even like y'all. So what makes you think that I'm going to want to, buy your product? So you have to have something that's similar with them. Okay, you guys, have that similarity. And don't be just going after everybody, all right? Like, I've learned that, especially with the Amazon. There's so many people out here in the world, all right? Amazon has so many different platforms. Germany, USA, the Europe one, okay? Japan. There's so many different. Don't confine yourself just to always trying to go after your family and go after the familiar people. There is someone that's going to be your niche. There's someone that's going to be who you want, who you are. You just might have to spend a little bit time or a little bit money into investing into that, okay? All right, so that brings me to my next thing as well, which is authority, okay? So like my leaders have been really talking about authority in this past month here, and things have been really going on in my life that has been really showing me what my authority is. And you have to understand and embrace your authority, you guys, okay? You need to embrace your authority and understand where you can sanction and what you can rule under, all right? So for me, Young Money Muggles, all things business, finance, and lifestyle, okay? That's what I can sanction. That's what I can rule under. However, even though it's under lifestyle and under business and under finance, there's only certain few things that I actually focus on. So like for business, we have property management, so we do real estate, and then we have e-commerce. So we have a Shopify store, and we have our it's connected to Instagram as well, and then we have our Amazon FBA and fulfillment by Amazon. All right, so that's the the focus that I have. All right, so there's a niche, there's a certain authority, there's a certain realm of influence that you have, and you have to find that influence. You have to find that sphere, okay? Because if you continue to rule out of it, like me, I just kept doing so much, which is good and which is helpful, but it's good to focus on just one thing, and master that first. And then the next thing is social proof. Having that social proof. Like I said, you guys, this is Q&A, so you can ask questions and input as well. You can have input if you have anything to say about the definitions that I have. But social proof is, having that awareness, having that social proof, saying, hey, look, this works, this is what I've applied, this is what has happened, and here's the testimonials, here's the actual proof of it, here's the people, the following, the company behind it, here's the, whatever the branding is, here's what the people are going behind it for. So that social proof, you guys, social proof. And then we have scarcity. So this is one thing I thought of, because it's been very hard, or it still is, but now I have an EA, thank God, who sent over her products for me. Thank you, Jesus. I got that this morning. However, it's hard to find a product for Amazon, you guys. I'm not going to sit up here and lie and say that it is very easy. I teach on it and I say, you have to find that one product and it helps. But you have to understand that scarcity is important. You got to be the only one out there with it. You got to be the only one out there helping the people for it. So I'm about to get into this health journey, and the product that I'm about to start using and start promoting, not too many people are doing it, not too many people know about, but it's there, and it's helpful, it's beneficial, it's 100% organic, 100% natural. So make sure that your product has scarcity, okay? Make sure that you are kind of like the dominant one in that field, even though this might sound far-fetched for you to understand, but just hear me out. Even though Google is the #1 internet search engine right now, it's 2020, a new era, things are changing. You don't know who could be the next thing because of scarcity. What's out there right now that Google is lacking in due to this physical and virtual world? These are the things you got to think of, and just apply yourself to, and understand that it's okay to be a little bit peculiar. Your uniqueness. In what way are you unique? What way are you different? There's something about you that's just a little different from everyone else. You figure that out. You own that. Sometimes it's not even figuring it out. It's owning it. You own it and you walk in it, and then you can definitely you can definitely get to it, okay? And then the next thing is commitment and consistency, okay, you guys? It's crazy, because I was thinking about this. I was talking to my EA, Joanna, and I actually almost started crying on the phone, because when you think of, well, for me, at that point, when you think of the goodness of God, when I thought of the goodness of God, I've been consistent in this. I started, just a little bit of my story, I started 2010, 2009 in working at recreation centers and volunteering a lot for different things, and then I was the first person to really redeem an internship back from my high school. So I interned at the sheriff's department. All the kids that went to my school, being a African American, sometimes our behavior isn't good at school. So all the kids that went to that internship ruined it, completely ruined it. So I went in there and I really restored it back, because just my integrity, the way I carried myself, the way we did things. And so from there, at the internship, that opened up the door with Chick-fil-A, because then it was, I'm interning at the sheriff's department too, and I want to go to there. So that was my plans. I was going to be a sheriff, I was going to be in law enforcement, and I was going to move further into that field. So then going from there and going into that field, I started getting more inclined to Chick-fil-A, helping people, that my pleasure, that servanthood. That's what they teach there, being a servant, talking and helping people, and then getting into leadership there. After a year I was in leadership, so being in leadership, it just shifted my whole mentality, especially on their trainings and their concepts, and being a man of faith myself at that time, because I was an ordained minister at the age of 13 back in the day. So I was very heavily into God and into prayer and into things. So it was just bliss for me. So my owner, the operator for my store, because I became a GM after a year, a general manager after a year, and I was traveling and stuff and training. And my owner operator, he kept telling me, what are you going to do outside of this? What are you going to do further on? What are you going to do? And I always kept saying, helping people, helping people. He's like, no, it has to be more specific than that. What do you mean? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm so grateful for him, like even now just sitting here thinking about it. So that consistency and that commitment to helping people then, and finding out my scarcity, finding out what is actually my niche, finding out e-commerce is for me, physical and virtual. All right, so we're going to start doing the pop-up shops and such once the weather gets back good, but right now, like I said, we're building for our e-commerce store. I started it, Young Money Muggles, back in 2018 for my birthday, and it is now 2020, and we are about to make a whole department store virtually online, as well as look for some property here in Maryland to have a physical store. So I'm excited. You have to stay consistent, you guys. Have to stay committed. It's going to be scared. I remember my leaders telling me to do it scared, do it alone. God is calling me to rise up from other people. I don't know what's going on. So this car is being annoying. But yeah, you guys, stay committed. Stay committed and stay consistent no matter what. I was going to delete all my YouTube videos from the years past from starting and such. And someone told me, no. Stay committed. Don't do that. Keep them, because it shows what you've been doing. And I'm like, oh, so it starts from back when I was and wearing my do-rag, starting my hair journey, and trying to, be committed to that, and talking about strategies. That was my first YouTube video, I think. Strategies. I love chess, and you got to understand that the average chess player may think ahead, or as two ahead, steps ahead of you. An advanced person, someone who's intermediate, they will think maybe 3 to 5, and they will know, okay, they're going to try to do this, so let me do this. But an expert, someone who's really good at chess and understands the game, they understand strategy, and they will plan at least 10 steps ahead so that they know how to win that game. All right, so you need to understand how to plan, and you need to understand how to strategize your life as an entrepreneur, and think 10 steps ahead. Yes, some things come to us. Yes, as you go, some things you will begin to learn, and you can begin to put it together and piece it. But however, you need to have some type of strategy, okay? Any man that goes to build something and they do not count the cost when they build it, and it doesn't fulfill and fall through, everyone's gonna look at that person and say, they didn't do what it needed to do. They didn't have what it needed to take to build that. So you need to count the cost, have the strategies, have the tactics, okay? Everyone that's on my team, it's funny. I chose them, except for Andre, he chose me, but I still chose him after a while, because I was very I'm not gonna go there. I was just like this. He was like an Elisha at the moment. He just kept following me, like, oh, I want to learn about this, I want to learn about that, well, that. And I'm looking at him like, dude, back up. Like, I'm still building and learning myself and doing. And then, he came with money and was like, here, let's do this for the business, let's do that. And I was like, oh, you serious? Okay. And then he became COO after things got more official with Amazon and things became, good. So I'm just grateful for him too. Shout out to Andre if you watch this later on, because I know you always watch the replays. I'm grateful for you, sir. I'm actually going to be meeting him soon to handle some business. But I'm excited. We got some property in North Carolina. Right now, I'm just talking now. I'm in the group with y'all, so I don't care. We got some property in North Carolina now. I'm trying to finalize the things for that as far as pictures and such. Cove app, you guys, if you are in real estate on here, or you want to get into real estate eventually, this is a good video to save for the future, or write it down. The Cove app is good. They have partnership with apartments.com. So if you have properties or anything, units and single unit homes, whatever you have, multi-family, whatever, you can post them on there, and basically they work in tandem. Cove app is what we use for our tenants. They pay through there, they pay their application fees, they go through everything. So like I said, understanding the world, understanding the tools and the tactics. It's physical and virtual right now, you guys. Will it maybe go to virtual? Will it maybe go back to physical? What will happen? We won't know. We don't know. However, you need to plan ahead, you need to strategize, and you need to do things to have systems in play and things in motion that can help you, okay, succeed, thrive, and move further. All right, you guys, so reciprocity, liking, authority, social proof, scarcity, and your commitment and consistency. Your commitment and consistency is needed. Yes, Amber. I know. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's been good. It's been a good journey. It's been a good journey. I want to talk with you too soon, Amber, on here, so we can promote and push your stuff and put it on YouTube, and we're going to push it and help get some stuff out. So just get all your class lines up and your sessions and such lined up for us. So I'm going to ask you some questions. We can do an interview. How does that sound? And get you out there. I'll be going to New York soon, you guys. Going back to see Al Sharpton at a meeting for the NAN. If you can tune into the NAN Honors Awards coming up, I think it's either tonight or soon or something like that. The Honors Awards will be, it's such a privilege to be around great people. You know, I was thinking about it last night because I was just thinking about just a lot of things. And so I've been introduced to Miss Tammy Turner, the lady I posted in the group. She's was introduced to me by Boomy Moore. She was all at the event, and during the event I bought one of her CDs, her singing CDs, and just the way she talks and speaks and guides people into storytelling, into speaking, into motivational speaking and all that, it's just so great. And then I was talking when we were there and talking to her, she's like, "You a singer? I could tell you a singer." And I'm looking at her like, "No, I'm not no singer." Like, I ain't no singer. And then I go down south, and them drums and them washboards and them, and I just something got a hold of me, you know. And we start singing for hours down there. You know, being down with my family really helped me, because like it took me back to the old school, but it was religious, but it wasn't like I had to do stuff, you know, because being back at my family's church stuff, I was always doing things. Like I said, I was an ordained minister at the age of 13, so you can understand my mindset was always in a servant and working mode, you know. So being down with my father's side, it was just like to be in the worship and to be in the old timey, and to let the Holy Ghost just let it have his way and grip you during service, and woo, you know, believing in the old. Yeah, I'm a Holy Ghost roller, all right? I'm gonna let y'all know that right now. If he hits strong enough, I'm on the ground. So it was good. It was transformative for me to have time for myself, focus on what I wanted to do, what I needed to do, what are my niches, what is my focus. And that's when birthed YouTube. That's when I birthed Young Money Muggles. I birthed a lot. Really focusing and praying and searching for what God wanted for my life. So stay consistent, you guys. Stay consistent. No, nothing is perfect. Trust me, nothing is perfect. Because more levels, new devils, that's what they say. But I'll say in the business realm, higher bracket, more taxes. And I don't know if y'all paying attention, but Biden coming for people who over $40,000 or $400 or whatever it is. All I'm saying is, okay, God. Whatever, let me shut up. Yeah, y'all. We have an event coming up. This helps. Okay, yeah. Post about it in the group, and then I'm definitely, what we'll do is I'll message you when we get off of here, because we'll set it up so that we'll probably do it either later on tonight or tomorrow. I'll send you the StreamYard link, and then we'll go ahead and just boom, get her done. So what I'll do is I'll post it in the private group and on YouTube, and then you can send it from there. That way people actually will look at it, and they won't just, you got to make people look at your stuff sometimes. So sometimes, like I said, hone it in, make that scarcity, make it a funnel. So, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be talking to you about ClickFunnels. Okay, we're definitely going to do that. I'm sorry. It's been a lot going on. The holiday season really went me for a little whirl. My little brother came, and he was supposed to go home himself, because I was going to stay here because of Rona. I ain't want no problems. But it is what it is. So I ended up driving to South Carolina. Dun, dun, dun. Yes, you guys. Yes. Thanks for hanging in there, you guys. Thanks for staying on the live with me. I appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and get off now. Almost home. It's just me right now. The missus is gone. I had some clients set up this week, so I said, fine, go ahead and leave me, because I'll be gone out home all day anyway. But I didn't realize it's 3 o'clock. I gotta be home without nobody. The son is at the grandparents' house in Georgia, and she went to go get him, so she went on the plane yesterday. So it's just me. But I've been doing some learning and some reading and some teaching, so I'm gonna definitely come on about ClickFunnels with you guys, because I need to do that. And then I'm definitely gonna come on and talk with you guys about this new thing that I'm doing called Economic Alpha Academy. It's the Economic Alpha Academy that I'm learning from. It's a digital platform, and it's teaching on how to get clients and prospects even more, like how to boost your clientele. So I'm definitely excited to bring that towards the table for you guys, and I'm definitely going to be talking to you guys about it soon as I learn it and it applies to me, because that's what I allow to do. I wait. That's kind of why I don't do a lot of videos on certain things. I wait and I only talk about what applies to me and what I've actually done, okay? Because I don't want you to call me back and say, it hasn't worked. Yeah, I want to make sure it works and it has the systems. But the funnels are very, very good. Yes, funnels are very good because they, like I said, you can just hone it in. Have a lot of websites without having a lot of websites and still have websites. You know what I mean? The world of technology. Tight Knit Radio Show. Tune into the Tight Knit Radio Show this Saturday, you guys. If you want to come on and be a member and talk about, your products or whatever and boost your show, everyone still listens to the radio. You guys, our I think our audience, they said, is over 10,000 people, and they're wealthy Black people in the Owens Mills and Pikesville area. They are the ones that listen to 10 a.m. So when I come on and I do my 15-minute segment on finances and 15-minute segment on, Young Money Muggles and what we're doing, they're being reached to over 10,000 people, you guys, okay? So that's why I'm so excited that the group keeps growing, ever growing. We got someone that, heard us talking about Amazon on there, and they joined the group from that. So I'm so grateful for what God is doing. Stay consistent. Just thinking about that now. Over 10,000 people are reached on every Saturday from 1 to 2 with the Tight Knit Radio Show. Black networking radio company. We are all about connecting people and helping people grow. So giving them the solutions and the tools. Ms. Eartha Harris, she is my mentor in the whole social and development coaching, and she does everything. I love her. Like, Ken.the.don is definitely from Eartha. Like, I'll just say that as far as like a business standpoint, she's out there. I love you, Eartha. Thank you for just giving me the opportunity. She's the one who's introduced me to Al Sharpton, Senator Larry Young, I know the former Senator Larry Young. Know people from BT, all that. Like, I'm grateful. All right, y'all. We're going to get out of here. Where am I? I'm talking to y'all. Let me just stop. Okay. Bye. See y'all. It's Wednesday. Eat your leftovers if you have leftovers from Taco Tuesday.